I'm Ryan DeCaesar, and this is R&D, a sketch comedy podcast. Hey, Dave.
And welcome back.
Dave.
Welcome back, people.
Hey.
What?
Hey.
What?
Just wanted to say hey.
Oh.
That's
Hey.
it.
Okay. Well, this has been enlightening.
This has been a good podcast. I'll see you later.
Oh my gosh, that was a very good episode.
Are
I
we
hope
even
everyone
recording?
enjoyed it.
I'm not
Wait,
recording.
what? I don't ever record, to be honest with you. I'm surprised you even have episodes up.
Well, yeah. Well, it's been like a year since we did any episodes, right? Right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, audience, fellow peoples, let me tell you that Dave and I, right before we record, we do 30 seconds of silence, occasionally 30 minutes, but usually 30 seconds. We do 30 seconds of silence, so that way, if I need to remove any sounds or like noise, I can do that. And it just so happens literally every time like we do that, we'll go like, all right, 3, 2, 1, and record at the same time. Literally, like I'll hear like the loudest thud while we're doing that, like upstairs from like my brother's room, and I'm like, really, bro? I'm like, what is going on up there? Like you'd think he's like dropping like a bowling ball on his floor every day, because at least once a day I'll hear like this really loud thud. And
Dude, that's perfect. That's what you want, though. That's honestly what you want.
yeah, and I'm just like curious. I'm like, is he? I want to be like, hey man, are you good? Because like, do you have to do like? I don't care if you're. Listen, I'm not against bowling ball droppers. Let me just put it out there. I'm not against it.
Have you ever seen you ever seen that? I think it's College Humor sketch about your upstairs neighbors. It's probably one of my favorite sketches on YouTube. It's freaking hysterical. It's like this couple, and they're like, I don't want to ruin it for anybody, but like they're their upstairs neighbors, and they're like talking about the things that they do, and they're like, sometimes, we like to keep them guessing. Is it bowling balls? It's bowling balls. It is. And they're like rolling bowling balls across the floor.
Yeah,
it's so stupid. I love it.
Yeah,
love it so much. Though.
What's it called? I forgot.
It's called a sketch.
No, not that.
God.
I forgot. Like it was a show once, and I forgot
Avatar
it was like two.
Airbender.
Yeah, it was Avatar: The Last Airbender. No,
Thank God.
it was a show.
I
It was
got
like, no, it was like a sitcom. It's the same kind of concept you were talking about, but like it was a sketch, a sitcom or something. And I think it was like two characters that were like in a romantic entanglement or something. Were in a room by together, and like they kept like making the sound effects as if they were having sex or getting busy. And they're like, ha, they totally think that we're having sex right now. And then they look at each other like, wait, why aren't we? And then so it's just funny. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking now.
Good. I think that would be great.
My favorite is like sometimes Dave will be listening to me intently and he doesn't give me an immediate response when I say something. So I think like he's like just like mad at me or something. And there's no reason for me to think that, because it's not like he's still here. And I think if he's really mad, he would probably just like leave in the middle of the podcast.
Probably. That's like my go-to move, is just to not be anywhere near you.
Yeah. Well, how are you doing, Dave?
Dude, I am doing
I actually don't really care. I don't even know why I asked.
Okay, cool. Well, this has been fun.
But the audience might care. I don't give a shit about you, but tell the
Craig
audience.
might care. Craig might care.
Don't you?
Craig always cares. Craig is just a caring individual.
All right, tell the audience how you are, and I'm just gonna mute my my headphones so I don't have to hear it.
Okay, good. I am what you would consider tired, because I decided in my infinite wisdom it would be really cool to train for a bike race. And really quick note for you guys, I've never ridden in a bike race before. And before I even started training, I don't even think I've ridden a bike in a year. So, been training pretty heavily and crazy. This is really crazy. I know it's going to sound crazy. It is tiring. So,
My
not saying that I'm overdue for a big boy nap, but kind of overdue for a big boy nap.
Yeah, it's funny, the other night when we were on the phone after you see folks, we try to record on Wednesdays, but occasionally it doesn't work out.
I don't. It's me. It's always me.
I wasn't going to call you out like that, but since you called yourself out, occasionally it doesn't work out. And this one time the other day, I had been overly exhausted, and Dave could tell I was overly exhausted, and he was like, "Hey man, like, I'm not able to even get on right now because I have no power. Why don't we just..."
That was the best.
Yeah, and you're just like, "Why don't you go to sleep?" And I'm like, "Nah, man, I'm gonna stay up." And like literally, I think like I got off the phone. I think I like was playing like PlayStation for like another hour, and then I just like passed the fuck out.
Oh my god.
And I wake up and I'm like, "What the hell's going on here?" You know? I feel like lately I don't really fall asleep. I just like pass out wherever I am, and then when I wake up, I try to piece together the events of what just happened prior to me
you
passing
always
out.
blacked
Yeah, no, I
out
literally feel.
drunk.
No, I literally almost feel like when I wake up in the morning, I'm just like, it's almost like I wake up in like a haze, like something like I blacked out the night before.
You did, dude.
I often just say that like I don't fall asleep anymore. I just pass out wherever I am, and then I wake up in a daze trying to figure out and piece together the events that led me there.
Speaking of blackout drunk, I watched a movie last night called The World's End with Simon Pegg. Have you ever seen that?
I have not.
It's like a... Have you ever seen those movies like Hot Fuzz and Shaun of the Dead?
So I've never seen them, but I know that they're all like, you know, like farcical or parody kind of movies.
Oh my gosh, you've never seen those? What? Oh my gosh. All right. Well,
No, I have seen them.
I was gonna say
you
it's a
got
good-
me. I was just lying to you.
Oh my gosh, dude, you got me though, dude. You definitely got me.
People always do that. They'll be like,
no, dude.
yeah, you'll be like, you'll be like, yeah, I didn't see that. They'll be like, really? And you're like, nah, I was just lying to you before. Yeah, I did.
No, dude, I've been lying to you this whole time.
So I'm sorry. You saw we're watching the movie.
No, I saw it, and I was gonna say that, you know, it was an okay movie. It was not terrible. It was not great. And I wanted it to be great. I wanted it to be as good as Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz, which I definitely loved. But
yeah, I was gonna say it sounds like
they do this thing called the Golden Mile where they try to go to like try to have a pint of beer at 12 different pubs or whatever in their old hometown, and it just gets more and more ridiculous as the night goes on. It's really stupid. But anyways, that's not the point. Point is, we're here to talk about sketch comedy, not really cool movies that we've seen in the past 24 hours. So,
yeah, this is, excuse me, I'm about to like burp almost.
Can't
That was
believe
gross.
you. I'm turning off my mic. I'm never going to do this again.
Yeah, okay, go ahead and do that. I'm just going to talk to nobody for the next hour.
I want you to.
Yeah. So, folks, this is R&D. I'm Dave. That's Ryan. That's actually reversed. I'm not Dave, and he's not Ryan. Wow, this is awkward. I'm sweating.
Why don't we just get to the sketch?
Yeah. So yeah, this is R&D. We talk about sketch comedy. We write sketches. We workshop sketches, and we don't have any words of wisdom for you today. But what I do have,
absolutely not,
is a sketch that needs our attention.
Actually, I take that back. There were words of wisdom. Riding a bike is tiring, so take that to heart.
Oh my God. That's from the famous comedian David Meal Hill.
That's my middle name. That is my middle name.
Decided that I'm going to give you that nickname because I feel like you deserve it.
Thank you.
You've earned it, my friend. You've earned it.
Thank you so much. Okay.
Let's
get to this. I'm so ready for this.
Let's do this. So, if you listened to us last time, we wrote a sketch that we dubbed Objectively Gay. The reason we called it that is because we were playing a game, or Dave was playing a game. Do you want to explain it really briefly, just really quickly again?
Oh yeah, I was just playing a game, and like you're there, you're about to save somebody, and like the context is like this, like people are getting attacked, like this is a very serious situation, and this guy just runs up and screams that he's like a scientist, and I was like, okay, so well, who cares? Like, people
Yeah.
are dying, people are getting shot. So, like, I just thought it'd be funny if just people would just, instead of saying they're a scientist, would just walk up and just talk to you about their sexual orientation, not even prompted for no reason at all, because it's just so
like,
ridiculous.
All right, I'm straight. It's like, okay.
Okay. All right. Who cares? Like,
Yeah.
what? Like,
So then we started writing this, and we basically had that same idea. It was the same concept, very similar concept. So I brought it up to my girlfriend, and I basically said to her, because we were looking at it and we were like, hey, I want to make sure that this is not like, I was telling Dave, and he kind of agreed that like we didn't want this to like come across as like we're trying to be homophobic or like be that way, because we're not. We were just writing like a silly sketch, and we just want, above all, we wanted it to be clear what we were trying to do is just make something silly and not really like doing like being like being derogatory in any way per se. So she said, no, I don't think it's homophobic or anything. I just think it doesn't make sense.
yeah, I just think it's really like just a terrible sketch. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, if your podcast went away tomorrow, it would be really cool. So
Yeah,
we're just gonna follow her advice.
Yeah, so that's basically what she said. But
She
what
said,
just not in so many words. But yeah, so I heard that, and I started looking at it, and it kind of like I started telling Dave before we started recording that if you look at the sketch in the way we've been writing them, it almost feels like we're just writing a bunch of one-liners that we find funny, to putting them together and then being like, this is a sketch. And we're not really taking time to like flesh out the scenario. And not that the sketch needs to be like 30 pages or like 20 pages or like 15 pages, but like we're not taking any time to like build up this scenario. So I had the idea for today's episode, we would just really quickly do a read through of what we have. And then and then maybe we can just go through it, maybe line by line or page by page, and then kind of like work it out page by page, maybe line by line.
I'd rather, honestly, instead of doing all that, I'd rather go letter by letter and decide if we want each letter.
Yeah.
So,
we could do that.
It's a 16-page sketch, everybody. So.
Yeah. Yeah, it's about 35 pages.
Yeah, so get ready, strap in. This is gonna be a good one.
Anyway,
it's gonna be enthralling.
So I just whacked my head with my mic.
So
yeah.
Do you want to be the main character, or do you want to be all the peripheral characters?
Well, actually, I think what I would like to do, which I think would be really cool, is if we just start reading it, and then whoever reads what character, as we go. That way, it's really chaotic. That was a joke, by the way.
Sounds terrible.
Like,
everything you do is terrible.
Yeah. This sketch is atrocious, Ryan. You wrote it with me.
This sketch, just it resembles you. It's just terrible. Just need to get rid of it. So
that's the reason your girlfriend didn't like it. She barely likes you. Oh
my god! Oh my god!
Imagine you're like that. I'm like, that cut
like,
deep.
Dave, why are you being so mean all of a sudden?
Dave, that cut fucking deep, bro. You're like,
dude,
don't give a shit.
Gut, man. What the fuck?
So you're just like,
all right, let's do this. All right, you read the. I'll be the main character. Let you be all the. You get to do all the silly voices.
All right. Well, setting me up for failure here.
I know. You're welcome.
All right, folks. Two famous comedians reading their sketch objectively gay.
Oh yeah, this is very, very famous. I don't know. Oh, I didn't mention that. We are very famous comedians. So
yeah. You can Dave. That's David M. Meal. M. Meal.
Nope.
David Meal.
Nope. That's it.
David Meal. David. The M is for meal, so it's David Meal.
Yeah.
All right. Geoffrey, let's do this.
Let's do it.
All right. Jeffrey has his first day at the supermarket. He's excited to start his new job, and he just stepped out onto the floor for the first time. Jeffrey remembers during his orientation, and subsequently his training, where his fellow colleagues instilled in him a great value. Approach every customer you see and see if they need help. Jeffrey sees a customer looking at the supermarket flyer. The customer appears confused, and Jeffrey, remembering his training, approaches the customer with a smile.
Hello, sir. Can I help you find anything?
I'm just looking for your deli.
Oh, just head down aisle 3 and make a left at the end. You can't miss it.
Oh, thanks. But, just so you know, I'm straight as an arrow. Customer walks away. Jeffrey is confused.
Okay.
Jeffrey walks away. As he is going to another aisle, he sees an elderly lady drop something and it breaks. He runs up to assist her with the broken glass.
Oh, let me help you with that there, young lady.
Oh, thank you, Sonny.
No problem. Happy to help.
Oh, and by the way, I'm a lesbian.
Oh, well, some of my best friends are lesbians.
Shut up, bitch. Elderly lady saunters away. Jeffrey just looks stunned. Employee approaches with mop and bucket.
Oh, thanks so much. I was about to go get a mop myself.
No problem. Name's Guy, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Oh, I'm Joffrey. Nice to meet you. Yeah, that lady was a bit strange. I was helping her clean up the mess, and she
Jeffrey,
just,
Jeffrey, just letting you know, my sexual orientation is Flavor Town. Guy walks away.
Guy Fieri?
Jeffrey's manager approaches him. Hey, Jeff, can I see you in the break room?
Okay.
Jeffrey follows his manager into the employee break room. Entire corporate team is waiting at the tables in the break room. Jeffrey, we've been getting complaints that you are hounding people down for their sexual orientation.
Are you
pansexual, by the way?
I just started. How?
Shut the fuck up, Jeremy! Sit the fuck down! Straight, by the way. I'm straight.
Okay.
Straight as arrows.
All right. Okay.
Straight.
Jeez.
It's been decided you need to attend immediate remedial sensitivity classes. You can return to work after completion.
I can't even.
Gary, shut it down. You're going down or you're going fired. I don't even know what I'm saying. Demisexual, since you're asking me. Jesus.
I don't care about your stupid sexuality. I don't understand. It doesn't matter to me. I'm not like that.
Oh, really, Barabbas? Why don't you just shut the fuck up? Get the fuck in there and watch those goddamn tapes, you fucking piece of shit. People like you are the reason this world is so hard to live in. Jeffrey gets up and walks away, says under his breath, I get paid
minimum wage for this shit?
I'm gay, Barnabas. Stop trying to figure it out. Okay, we good here? The GM, Heralti, he's been coming under some fire for a few sexual harassment claims recently. Sweep it under a rug. We don't have time for that.
And that is the entire sketch. I'm not reading as Joffrey right now. I just want to let you know that we are done. That's the end of the sketch, so far as we've written it. Still, once again, I'm not the character Joffrey anymore. I know it's very confusing.
I'm glad you said that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think people would understand that like the sketch is ended, like, and now we're gonna go and edit it, and not that this is still part of the sketch. Although that would be a really cool sketch to write, where we wrote a sketch that is a sketch within a sketch.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. So, like I said, I think there's definitely, like, at least me, I definitely do find, like, parts of it, like, pretty funny, but I do think now that I read it, when you read it out loud, you kind of realize that
how awful we are, and we should definitely quit.
Yeah. We are two famous comedians, and we're retiring from comedy forever.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Mic drop. Anyway,
right.
So
Go
yeah,
ahead. You tell me. Tell me what's up.
Yeah, so I don't know, maybe what do you think? I mean, I definitely I think there's potential here, of course. I mean, there's potential in everything, but I definitely can see what she was saying when she said it just feels kind of random and like there doesn't really.
I think I have a hard time because I'm viewing this in my head as a sketch that's going to be filmed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
yeah, no, that makes sense. I just feel I
know what she's saying. I know what your lady friend is saying.
That bitch. I'm just kidding, by the way. I don't mean that. She's great. Yeah.
You're done. Dude, that's recorded, dude. You're done, dude.
Yeah, I know, right? Done. Yo, scrub that back, bro. What'd he say? So I'm sorry, what were you saying? Dude.
I don't know. I mean, I look at it as if this is going to be an actual sketch already. So, I mean, all these things are going to happen. I don't know.
I think the point is that and this is the way it's read is like it doesn't really make sense. Like, I guess if you're watching it,
like, yeah, I see what you're saying.
If you're watching it, like, you're kind of sitting there like, why are people telling him their sexual orientation?
So, like, Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and I'm not saying it has to be a super deep reason, but maybe there is just like a little more you can add to each scenario where it just makes a little more sense as to why they would tell him. Like I would just
I
tell him
see.
that. I don't
I
know.
see.
Like it's stuck, and I think it's a good point. And like here's the thing, like I think it's goes back to what we say a lot. If time is like just because you and I understand it, somebody else doesn't. And we want to make it accessible to people, not dumb it down, but just make it accessible so it makes sense
I know what you mean.
to whoever listens
I'm,
to it.
I'm finally with you. I am finally
All
with
right,
you.
thank God. I was gonna think I thought I had to keep explaining it for the entire podcast, and then
No, I was thinking about just letting you just keep talking, and then I realized that I need to actually be a part of the podcast to be in the podcast. So,
I don't think you have to, but yeah.
okay. So I see what you're saying. Yeah, that's right. Because like, but that was what made it so ridiculous, is that there was no context. Like, why would you say that? I think that was the whole point. It was like, why the heck would you just run up to me and just tell me something just absolutely arbitrary and asinine like that?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
but I guess it's I think maybe what we should do is just maybe go like I don't know. I guess
How would you, let me rephrase this. How would you set it up? Go.
I'm not sure. That's the thing I'm trying to think of. Right.
All right. Well, that's the end of the podcast, and we have no
Yeah.
ideas.
Yeah. So, yeah.
We just wanted to read this.
And also, so another thing I will say too is like I think we could probably just rework how it ends because I feel like it is just kind of random.
I don't even think we were done. I don't even think that was the
Yeah,
end.
I don't know if that was done either.
That wasn't even the end. That was just.
So,
but I do like the boardroom, where like my favorite part is actually the boardroom. Your idea.
Wait
of the boardroom.
a second. I got it. I think I got it. I got like a. So, what if it just starts with him in the boardroom and they're calling him in after all these complaints?
Oh, I love it. Just start with the HR manager.
Just start with the HR manager, and it comes in, and they're like, "Yeah, we've been getting a lot of complaints about you lately." And he's like, "About what?"
Or better yet, I like here. All right, come with me on a journey. Envision this, if you will. Okay. For the start of this sketch.
Okay.
Our main character is in a back alley. There's smoke. Right. John Woo is in the scene. He's releasing doves.
The fuck. I kind of, you know, the thing is, ladies and gents, let me tell you something. I know Dave well enough to know that he was going to do that, but I just like let him go anyway because I was like, maybe on the off chance that he's gonna say something like it's gonna help. Even though like I kind of knew he was gonna do that, but I never know. He's very unpredictable. Anyway,
okay, but
all
no,
right.
it would be great if
Fuck
like
you,
he's sitting outside of the boardroom, and then like the secretary tells him that it's time to go in, but calls him by the right name, Jeffrey. So when he sits down and the HR manager absolutely butchers his name, it's like, oh my God. All right.
All right.
Just like,
so I
just
think,
to kick off how ridiculous this is going to be.
So I think what we're looking at here is we're looking at almost like a total rewrite. Am I correct in that?
I guess so.
Yeah. I mean, unless you want me to leave what's here and then we could just start a new document.
Yeah. Here. Oh, no. We won't do that. We'll just do this. We'll just do, we will.
Yeah, just show me the nudes, bro. Show me the nudes.
Hang on, can I show you them real quick?
Yeah, show me your nudes.
Can I show you this real quick? Dude, seriously. Can I show you this?
Yeah, dude, take your pants off, bro.
Dude, I want to, but I can't, dude. My mom would be angry. What just happened?
I don't fucking know. You started a new document.
You're supposed to know. Okay, interior.
Do like I don't know, like a boardroom or a break room or something.
I'll do boardroom. I like boardroom.
You know what? Actually, sorry. Do conference room.
Oh yeah, conference room is way better.
Because that doesn't make sense that he'd be in a boardroom at a supermarket. It makes more sense that they would have at least like a conference room.
Okay. And then the action. Okay. We'll put the main. I know you guys can't see what we're doing, but what I did was I just realized that's got to be boring. What I'm doing is I'm retyping this. I know that's very exciting.
Oh my God! Shut up.
So, and I'm just like retyping everything because I'm really cool and like I'm really awesome and everything I do is like super interesting.
So why don't you do it with like, so it's like, Jeffrey waits outside the conference room. He seems anxious.
Oh yeah.
Just say he's anxious. Or yeah, that's fine. He seems anxious.
Anxious, and then the secretary.
He's not really sure. Okay, I'll just add wherever you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's just do that. So now we're both typing. This is fun.
Holy shit.
I know, isn't that crazy? Look at us.
This is a double typing disaster.
This is R&D right now.
Oh my god. Okay, so I have Joffrey waits outside the conference room. He seems anxious. Secretary walks up to him and lets him know it's time to enter.
So I just added. So the part I added right before your line you wrote, I just wrote he is not really sure what is going on or why he was called there or here.
Okay. All right, cool. And then we will have a character.
Yep. So
okay, what are you doing?
You said to go character.
Yep. So character, and then and then we can just copy and paste. I'm just gonna go up to the HR manager. Where'd it go?
Well, wait, is it the HR manager or the secretary?
Secretary's already said her piece. In the action.
Yeah, but so then is she speaking the line?
Oh, I guess she can say that. Fine, secretary.
That's the only reason I'm saying that, because if she's speaking the line, we should at least write it so it's there. Yeah, just like, yeah, they're ready to see you now.
To see you now. Boom. Okay, cool. And then you'll have then we'll have another action where Joffrey takes a seat at the opposite end of the table.
So hold on one second. Yeah, you keep writing. I'm not gonna add anything that's gonna contradict you.
Takes a seat at the opposite end of the table, and I want the table to be table is huge and everyone else is on the other end. Boom. Just to make it menacing.
Yeah.
From a camera point of view. The table's really big, everyone else is on the other side. Okay. And then I will have the HR. Yep. Nope, hate it. God, I hate this. HR manager. And then I will just copy and paste what the HR manager says.
This is kind of like a... So this is kind of like a foreshadowing?
Yeah.
So, right? So maybe the secretary also has like a
oh my gosh, she's got to have a look of disgust.
Yeah, a face of disgust.
Nods her head in disapproval. Just completely butcher his name. Guy Offrey.
All right, hold on one second. Disapproval unbeknownst to Jeff. To Geoff. So, hold on one second. So, I actually think it should just be... Wait, she says Geoffrey?
Yeah. Like, I want her to butcher his name. Because in this scene, like... their little nameplate things will be in front of them, so it'll say like HR manager in front of them, so that way they'll has a little bit extra connotation.
No, yeah, that's fine. So here's what I was gonna say. Keep this line here, like we've been getting around, but I think there should be like a little like, so Geoffrey, and he goes, it's Jeffrey, and she's like, really? You want to do this right now? Something like that. So this is what I mean more by building the tension of the situation.
Okay, hang on.
Yeah. So if you want to move that line or something. Wait. I got a better one.
Oh, can you do something real quick?
What?
Could you look at the comment that I made? I don't know if you saw that.
Where?
I made a comment. I don't know if you can see it.
Shut up, Ryan. Okay. No. Okay.
Oh, I couldn't help it.
Okay. I keep whacking my fucking mic. Actually, I have a better. Wait, I got a better line. Ready?
All right, you do a better line then.
I
Jeez.
do. Ready?
All right, I'm listening.
All right. I want you to listen. This is gonna be a good one. Oh my god.
He's deleting things like crazy. He's just typing in random places. The cursor's going everywhere.
Wait, what is the table option?
Who's
everyone, by the way? The table is huge and everyone. Who's everyone?
All of the, like...
I know, but we should write that in there just so we
right,
we know.
Fine. Okay.
Huge and a bunch of higher up
executives.
I'm
gonna help you out.
Are on the other end. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So Geoffrey, it's actually Jeffrey.
And then have the CEO just lose his mind. Yeah.
Or Jeff for short. So not in that. Yeah. So then an HR manager turns to the other executives.
What was it? Who? Yeah. What was it? Was
Ready?
It the CFO? It was the CFO. We didn't even have the CEO. It was the CFO.
HR manager turns to the other executives.
Yeah, the CFO is the one that curses a lot. I think he should just be immediately angry.
No, hold on.
Okay.
So HR manager turns to the other executives.
Okay.
Is he serious? Like, it should just be like this should be very quick. Like, so Geoffrey, it's Jeffrey or Jeff for short. He turns to the other executives. Is this kid serious right now?
I like that way better.
Is this kid
serious right now?
So then
yeah.
So then
really
then
angry.
It should be no, I think we should get to him. We got to build to him. Or
that's a good point.
So
whatever, just go.
She.
All right.
H. Wait, no, this is a shot. Sorry, I got to switch to action.
Oh my god.
H.
I wish I could just show you what's happening on screen right now. It's a travesty.
Why are you so mean to me? The HR manager.
It makes me feel good.
Collect. What'd she do? She and so then I think you can put that line back in about the sexual orientation stuff.
Oh, okay, yeah, I got you. Okay, so I just all right. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Okay. Then Joffrey.
Oh, sorry.
I just started. Yeah, I just started. What the fuck?
We're getting quite a few complaints that you're hounding people down. That you are constantly inquiring as to
Well.
Oh shit.
What are you doing?
I'm fixing it. Why are you what do you mean?
Okay, so on my screen, when you go to edit something, like anytime you go to edit something, it like makes it an act, or it'll make it like a parenthetical or a transition, or like it'll just like go through like a whole bunch of variations. So on your screen, you may just be like selecting and like changing it, but to me, it looks like you're going through a whole like roulette of
Like a whole
different
fucking
things.
metamorphosis and shit.
Yeah, it's like going from act to scene heading to character to dialogue to parenthetical to transition back to act heading. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Because like crap's disappearing off my screen like as I'm typing. I'm like, where did my stuff go?
All right, so
That's why I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
basically, Geoffrey, it's actually Jeffrey or Jeff for short.
HR manager.
Actually, you
turns
know
to the
what?
other
He should be
executive.
even like more earnest about it. It's should be.
It's pronounced. It's pronounced.
Sorry, it's
Pronounced Jeffrey.
HR manager turns to the other executives. Is this kid serious right now? HR manager shakes her head and gets back on track. Whatever your name is, we've been getting quite a few complaints that you are constantly inquiring as to everyone's sexual orientation.
Yeah, I just started. How? And then she'll immediately cut him off. Like pansexual, by the way. What? Why?
All right, so this I think is like part of like, wait.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Wait, what? And then I think it should. I don't care what anyone's sexual orientation is. Like, excuse me, Jeffrey. Here we celebrate everyone's diversity.
Excuse me. I'm pansexual, by the way.
It's like,
what?
Jeffrey, as someone who considers themselves pansexual, we celebrate diversity here. So I don't appreciate that. I don't fucking appreciate it.
I'm just gonna leave it like that.
Someone who's pansexual, I don't really appreciate your attitude.
What?
I fucking keep whacking my head on my mic. What?
What? And then
what?
No, what did we say?
I meant I don't
regional manager.
with anybody gay, lesbian, bi.
Yeah, I don't think I like the way we introduced that. I think we should just burn our computers and never do this again. Hang on. So the HR manager is here. She's talking, blah, 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 blah. Jeffrey, this kid's serious right now, whatever your name is. We've been in quite a few complaints that you're constantly inquiring as to everyone's sexual orientation. Wait, what? I don't care what anyone's sexual orientation is.
I think I got it.
Oh, so you don't care that I'm this? Oh, really? You don't care?
No, wait.
Really?
So he should just go, wait, what?
Yeah, wait, what? And then we'll have, I want the HR manager to say something like, really? You don't care?
So he should say, wait, what? And I think maybe then you have like the CEO or CFO come in and be like,
yeah,
Jeffrey, you're new here. Or whatever he says his name is. Jeff, you're new here. I'm going to give you one chance to just shut up. Just shut the fuck up and listen. Jeff, I have a splendid idea.
Yeah, Jeff, I have a splendid idea. You're new here, so I'm only going to give you one chance.
No, I think this should be like him biting his tongue back. So he's like, Jeff, you're new here, so I'm going to give you a chance to just listen, to just be quiet for a second and just listen to listen.
No, okay. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right. And then
Gary, you're new here.
Yeah.
So please. So I think, so I wanted to be like, so like, here's what I think, right? He can say, you're new here. So I want to give you a chance to just listen, to just be quiet and listen. And he's like, but I don't really understand. God damn it, Gary.
You're new here, so why don't you just sit down and listen?
So I'm going
to give you one chance.
Just please be quiet.
Okay.
Yeah, before you say anything else. And then he'd just go, but...
What the fuck? Oh my god.
But I'm not...
But, no, that's it. But, and then that's it. Just
yeah,
like that.
But... And
then boom, CFO. Immediately. Just loses his fucking mind. It froze for a second, so all I saw was God. And then I was like, damn it, Gary.
God damn it, Gary, shut the fuck up! And then the HR manager be like,
how do you do an action underneath a character?
So go to the you can go to the dialogue and just hit enter and then just hit tab, or you can just go into the top underneath where it says file and just change it to whatever.
Okay, so hit enter, you said?
So like, for example, like if you want to do it under the CFO line,
yeah,
just hit enter and now you're underneath them, and then like,
okay.
Oh, you mean this? Oh, so if you want, you don't typically do that. What you would do there is you would add like a parenthetical if you need them to act a certain way. You just put parenthetical and then do that, and then you just write whatever you want to write in there.
Okay, bam. Okay, cool. All right. All right, so we'll do the next thing. Okay.
All right. So then this is my next idea.
Okay.
The HR manager says, Jeff, we've been getting a lot of complaint. We have at least 3 customer complaints in the last 24 hours since you've started about you harassing people for their sexual orientation. And maybe we just come up with random names like Mary Sue. Says you asked her if she was a lesbian.
What? We have 3 different ints.
We have our cousins. What?
No, I don't like that. I don't like that. You know what? I'm deleting it. I'm deleting this whole thing. Everything's going. My entire computer's going straight in the trash.
Okay.
We'll start all over. I'll buy a new computer.
What are you talking? Okay.
I just don't like that. All right.
You don't like what?
Just everything. I just don't like it. It's not good.
Do you not actually like it?
Oh, no, it's not that. I was being sarcastic. I was just trying to figure out a way to transition into saying this really ridiculous stuff. I'm trying to figure out the catalyst there to have them just start telling him their sexual orientation for no reason. Like just absolute no freaking reason. Just want them to get angry enough. I just want them to be like angry and frustrated to where they just start telling him that. Like one of my favorite lines in this whole thing, before we even started rewriting it, was when I'm gay, Barnabas. Can we stop trying to figure it out? I love that. Like as if he's like asking questions to figure out everybody's orientation.
Okay. So maybe we need to figure out something really quick with Jeffrey here.
Yeah.
Which my question would be, is he just like walking around and people are telling him, or is it like they're misunderstanding him? You know what I'm saying? Like, are they
misunderstanding? The misunderstanding is going to be funnier. Every
right.
I mean, comedy in general, most of like even successful like comedy sketches, the misunderstanding is funnier than just random people coming up and telling you that.
Right. So the people that he could have been speaking to can obviously be, what's it called? They obviously can be weirdos or just people that are a little out there. That's totally fine. The part that I'm kind of like trying to guess square in my head is how are like I'm trying to see like are they weirded out? Are they telling him that they're straight or they're gay or whatever just because for no reason? Which I think is probably the reason that the sketch didn't make sense prior, and it probably already like I don't know about you, I already feel that like it makes more sense.
Yeah, no, I like this a little bit more actually. I like the start of this one way more.
Yeah, because I feel like it just kind of starts in the middle of things instead of just like starting from the beginning, which I think is always better. The part I'm trying to square is like, are people misunderstanding when he's talking to them? Like, are people misunderstanding what's his face? Jeff, when he's speaking to them? Or are they just not getting it?
I see. I think misunderstandings are better.
Like, they're probably just maybe he's saying something, but he's saying it kind of bizarrely, and they're just taking him matter-of-factly, or he's saying something in a way, and they're just taking it as, like, he wants to know if I'm straight.
I see what you're saying.
So that's what I think we need to figure out, because I feel like right now we kind of are just playing with the fact that like people are being weird with him, but we need to understand like, is Jeff like trying to actually figure out what people's sexual orientations are?
All right. I have an idea.
I don't care.
I have an idea, and that idea is that we need to table this. We need to table this so we can talk about this not on a microphone.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? That makes sense, because I think there's definitely like a layer here that we're missing.
Yeah, we're missing something, and I don't think people want to sit here and just
but I think this is very constructive. Yeah, I think this is very constructive though. I'm gonna be honest with you.
That's good.
I think we should just copy and paste what we had before and put it in a Google Doc, so that way it's not like lost completely.
Let's do that
and then we can just delete it, so that way that whole thing's not cluttered up with anything.
I see. Hang on, I'm doing that right now.
Even if it's like out of the format's like incorrect or whatever the fuck. Just because I don't want to like keep cluttering up a sketch, but I also don't.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah,
I know what you mean. Anyways, let's talk about something more interesting. Like I don't know, man. Why don't you tell people what you've been up to recently? Maybe you want to plug something. Maybe you want to.
Definitely. I will say, we're gonna come back to the sketch. Maybe not next time, but we'll come back to it at some point. We're gonna hash out some of the details of what we're looking at here. So, I guess this is as good a time as any to just have our final goodbyes. I will tell you right now that I have a YouTube channel that is a gaming channel. I actually Dave, let me tell you this. I figured out, or a viewer, somebody who commented on one of my videos, very nicely commented and said that I suck donkey balls. I'm just kidding. That's not what they said.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, it seems like a YouTube comment, to be honest.
No. But no, that's not what they said. The guy was very nice. He basically commented and he said, "Hey, dude, just letting you know, when I search your name on YouTube, like Super Ryan, I keep getting this kid that's got like 30 million subscribers and he does like toy unboxings."
Oh my gosh.
So I'm like, okay, I gotta look this up. So I look it up. And it's true. It's all his videos. And I go, oh no. So then I'm basically like, I polled the audience, because once you get to like 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, you get a community feed where you can like do like, basically like Facebook posts kind of things. Where you just like post like a poll or something and ask people questions.
Yeah.
Or you can say, hey, I didn't get to do my video today. It'll be up tomorrow. Something like that. Just to let your followers know stuff. So I basically did a poll. I'm like, hey, what should we change the name to? Or not what should we change the name to? Like, hey, what do you think I should do? Should I change it or should I leave it? And people are like, most of the majority was basically like, yeah, that kid pops up every time we search your name, so just change the name of the channel.
That's a good idea.
Okay. So I didn't go I was gonna go something drastically different, but I thought, just for branding's sake, I'm just gonna make it super simple. So instead of changing it, so I changed the name of the channel from Super Ryan to SRG, which is Super Ryan Games, SRG,
Right.
and that's just
Right.
the name of the channel.
Okay.
And I will tell you, the idea I got from it was basically, there's just like a YouTuber, a very popular gaming YouTuber I follow, and he has he has a 3-letter initials and it's just ACG.
Oh,
So
okay. Good.
I basically
so
figured
it's okay.
Yeah, so I figured like, oh, if he can do it,
It's
then I
vetted.
can probably do it.
It's a vetted name. I understand what you're saying. It's
So
a
anyway,
vetted name format. I'm totally with you.
Name is SRG. We're doing pretty well lately. We have a video blowing up right now about Mass Effect. Have a couple stuff. I'm thinking I'm gonna stream some more of the events for tomorrow for like E3 and stuff. But you guys been going pretty well lately, and I'm pretty happy about that.
It's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, pretty soon.
Cool.
I think I'm actually gonna apply for monetization pretty soon. I haven't applied for it, even though I totally could have. I've just been putting it off.
You have to apply for it? What?
Yeah, you have to apply, and just so that way, basically what they do, YouTube does, is they review like your channel and just make sure, like, I'm sure it's like most of it's automated, but they just review your channel just to make sure you're like keeping up with their terms of service and you're not doing anything like crazy. Because once you move into that monetization space, like everything you do is a little more like, I don't want to say scrutinized, but it's a little more like you're more susceptible to copyright claims and stuff because you're getting paid for putting videos out of like other IPs and other properties.
So I just want to get this straight. They will run ads on your channel whether or not you apply for their monetization.
No. They don't run ads on the channel until you apply for monetization.
Well, okay, so like if you were to do something really, no, I know what you're saying, but like, I don't even know why we're having this debate, but like, I don't even know why this is so weird, but like, when I go and watch some stupid clips about like movies and stuff that are clearly bootlegged, I get ads for them. And that's clearly not like 40 subscribers clearly doesn't have a monetization thing going on. So my point is that YouTube is profiting off of you whether or not you apply for their monetization off of ad revenue. That's all my only point. That's what I was trying to get at.
I don't think, but that's the thing is, I don't think my videos I don't think my videos have ads on them.
Okay.
Cool. That's what I think. I don't think
that's good.
Yeah, no, I don't think my videos have ads on them because I have not applied for monetization yet. I think once you apply for monetization, then they put ads on the videos.
I get you.
And then that's what you get, ad revenue.
Right.
I know, I'm not to get too into the weaves here, but I know like now, like, hey, if you get a copyright claim, YouTube used to just pay whoever placed the claim, but now what they do is that they give you like 30 days to dispute it, and then they hold the money, and then like if you dispute it and then you end up like, getting like, it ends up getting like removed, then they'll pay you for that money. Basically, they're not like paying out any money until like things are disputed. Anyway, point being is that I have to apply for monetization at some point. I just have been putting it off because I feel like I've been wanting to grow the channel more before I do that, but that's just me. Anyway, Dave, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to filibuster this part of the conversation.
You meant to say weeds, but you definitely said weebs. And I just started losing it on this other end. I just started losing it.
Yeah. I didn't want to get too into it. I just
okay. We're not going to do that. That's cool.
Yeah. Suffice to say,
SRG for you.
Doing pretty well. SRG. Look it up. If you like it, subscribe. If you don't tell me because I'll get upset.
Cool. I'm riding a bike and.
Right now? Dude, that's awesome. That's impressive.
Yeah, no, it's me. I'm riding a bike. I'm doing that at least 4 times a week. I think this past week I did 100 miles, I think, and I want to die. It's terrible. Don't ever do it. And also, I may start up a new YouTube channel with the help of, I don't know if you've heard of him. His name's Ryan.
Yeah, SRG.
Ryan D. DeCaesar.
Or as my fans in YouTube know me, Ryan, SRG. Got to lean into the whole Daniel.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, D for Daniel. Ryan Lions Den DeCaesar. So
Lions Den, you said?
Yeah, Lions Den.
All right,
It's a joke.
guys.
People get it. If they won't. Anyways,
Next time we talk, we'll be talking about I think the Xbox gamer sketch, and then after that, maybe we'll come back to this sketch, and then we'll keep revisiting things, and
that
then
sounds good.
and I don't want to tease anything because we don't know what we're doing yet, but Dave had talked about maybe like going over like an already popular sketch, and talking about it, or maybe we can each pick one and we'll go over it, but we'll talk to you guys about that when we get to it.
Yeah,
So,
let us know in the comments below.
Yeah, let us know in the comments down below. This is Dave. I'm
Dave.
Ryan. And thanks for listening to R&D. Say bye, Dave.
Oh yeah, bye. Yeah.